Hey everyone, this is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com. Today we're checking out the Verizon Wireless iPhone 4. Quickly go through the unboxing here, and then I'll show you some of the differences with it compared to AT&T's iPhone. Here you have the device itself. We'll quickly go around it. You have the volume keys up there on the left, and the silence button, 3.5mm headphone jack, and the power button up top. Nothing on the right side except for the antennas there, and then the proprietary charger on the bottom, as well as the speakers. In the back you have this nice glass back with the camera there that's 5 megapixels, records 720p HD video, and a single LED flash. Let's go into the box itself. You have 3.5mm headphone jack headphones, and that has the speaker on it as well. And you have the charger, and actually, let's see, there's a USB cord which I dropped on the floor earlier. I bet that's right here. That goes in the box like so. So you have all the essentials to get you started right out of the box there. And then you also have this packet of information here, kind of like tips on how to get started and what have you. Alright, let's go into the software on the device, and then I'll show you the hardware comparison with the AT&T iPhone 4. Okay, here we are now. This is the Verizon iPhone 4 on top, the AT&T one below it. You can see the antenna has been shifted a little bit up top here. It's been moved here as there, and the volume keys, I'll bring them close, are sort of slightly, actually the toggle button there, that mute button, is just a little bit off. So there was some speculation, and I guess some cases don't fit properly, but generally you don't really have to worry much about that. Then of course on the AT&T one you can see the SIM card slot right there. Everything else pretty much the same there. So now let's power up Verizon one, and I'll show you some of the differences. Okay, so here you go. Here's the home screen. You're probably familiar with this if you've ever used an iPhone, an iPod Touch, or an iPad. So we'll get into the differences. You hit settings here, and there's this personal hotspot version. So you can turn this on, so you can use either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and USB, and that Wi-Fi enables you to add up to 3 different devices. Here it's got the default password there that was set by Verizon or Apple, I'm not sure. And then so that'll allow you to actually boot up any other Wi-Fi enabled device and share the 3G connection on the iPhone. I'll quickly show you the web browser. So this is over 3G. It's pretty quick. It's been really reliable for me here in New York City. And there you have the full page pretty much loaded. You can start scrolling. You get a little loading like that. Generally very nice. Switches quickly. And not a whole lot of new features here. And now Apple has issued iOS 4.3 to the AT&T version. I believe this still runs 4.2.6. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what this one runs. Let's check. So you get the personal hotspot, but you don't get the enhancements to the browser and some other things that Apple added. Let's see if we can find the about here. So yeah, 4.2.6 is the version this one's running here. Okay, now let's show you a speed test so you can get an idea of what the speeds are like here in New York City. So we're passing 1 megabits per second there. That's the download speed. And then slowing down a little bit. So it's giving us just half, but you can see we source at about 500 kilobits per second, give or take, but we actually passed 1 megabit per second there, and upload speeds are pretty solid too. Okay, here we are with the AT&T one, and we'll start that test as well. So you see we're just past 3 megabits per second, so we're getting pretty impressive speeds on AT&T here in New York City. And I'll have to say though that I do get the drop calls that people talk about and stuff like that too. So and that's been due to a lot of iPhones and a lot of devices using AT&T's 3G network here. But you can see there the difference in speeds. We'll give this one another test just to see if it was a little slower during our initial one. But it looks like it's generally kind of sticking around the same area that it was. Okay, so we got a little faster, 1.22 megabits per second there that time around, but still under half of what I was getting on AT&T. And generally that's been the truth here in New York City. See if I can show you other things here. We'll quickly, this has Game Center that was part of iOS 4.2, allows you to play games against each other, the App Store as you'd expected. I'll quickly show you the camera. Maybe we'll take a picture. You can autofocus by tapping the screen there. I really like the photos that this takes. It's really quick, and you also get a really decent 720p video. So we'll do that real quick too. Just kind of filming around here. Oops, getting a phone call, and we'll load that and quickly play it. Filming around here. So, been really impressed with the video on this. You can also kind of move it around the frames, and if you have, I believe it's iMovie for iPhone, you can edit some of the video, but you'll have to pay for that. So overall, this is a beautiful device. I love the glass screen. It's Gorilla Glass. It doesn't scratch easily, although I would keep a bumper on it just because of dropping damages. This is also a glass back, so you want to keep it safe, but beautiful device overall, and I've really loved and enjoyed using this. So that's a quick look here at the Verizon iPhone 4. This is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com.